All right, let's redo the video. Shout out to you guys. That sucker wasn't up there 10 minutes. About 4 texts, 3 emails that you can see the numbers on my fuel card, which I don't think doesn't matter because you got to have the card at point of sale. I don't think you could just enter the numbers. Plus, you got to have my truck number and a PIN number. I don't think it would have helped you anyways, but hey, we live in a world of scammers, so I'll just redo it real quick. I got it covered up now. So my new fuel card. Of course, if you're just watching this video, you don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I know you guys have been waiting, so since we're redoing this video, we're just going to pretend like I'm starting over. So I know you've been waiting to hear about my fuel card that I've been using, but I've been running it for a month. I don't promote anything on this channel. I've never endorsed anything. I'm not getting paid to endorse this. I've turned down lots of things, actually. People have offered me some money to endorse products that I just don't think they're worth endorsing, and I'm not for sale. Then I've also been offered money to go to other companies that I don't think have anything better to offer, or flat out just not good companies, and I'm not for sale there either. But anyways, the fuel card has been saving me money. And I've already done it, but we'll put it in this video. We're going to tour around on the app. I'll show you the savings. In some areas, it's significant. If you don't have a fuel card, this is a good one to have. If you're at CRST here, this one will still save you money over and above the CRST discount most of the time. Sometimes you got to factor in. We're going to get to the charges in a second. At the pump, they charge you $2.50 plus 1%. CRST just charges you a flat $2 fee on the fuel, and no 1%. So on 1% on $300 is $3. So, but that makes it $5.50. So if you're only saving $6 on that tank of fuel, or however much fuel you're getting, it may not be worth it. But here is my new fuel card, and I got it all taped up. So, haha, the numbers you can't see. So I don't think they'd help you anyways. But it's this card here. I tried Xing it out, but apparently I didn't do a good enough job. My YouTube peeps let me know. So it says EFS Advantage. Google it. All right. If you're interested in this at the end of the video. And if you put my name down, that name right there, Sturgill Trucking. Okay. I'm supposed to get a $50 referral thing. We'll see if that happens. So before we do all that, let's do the fees. Startup cost is $50. That's get you going, get you a card. All right. Transactions fee, $2.50 every time you use it, plus 1%. So if we get 100 gallons, 1% of 100 is, or no, it's not the gallons, it's the price. So if you get $200, it's $2, 300, so on and so forth. 1% of the total sale, and then $7.95 monthly service charge. Okay. But I've still been saving pretty good money over just a CRST card. I already did the money and news video, but I still have it over here. 1 week I saved $140. One time I saved $100. This week I saved $57.50. So, you know, $50 to $100. I mean, that's $200 to $400 a month. It's not chicken feed money. It's you know, savings. Savings is savings. So, anyways, we'll run through it. And if you're interested in this, then Google EFS Advantage card. And there's a couple different ways to do it. You fill out a credit app like I did, and they'll give you whatever. They gave me like $1,800, which is fine for me. They asked if I wanted more, and I said, no, that's fine. Or you could prepay $1,000 or $2,000, whatever, and they deduct it out of your account. I have a few business accounts. I have one set aside just for that, so there's not a lot of money in there, so I can't get scammed on that. So I only keep a couple grand in there at a time. So if they try to rob me, they only get that much, and hopefully my bank will get it back. So they get me every Tuesday and Friday. They take money out. Monday and Thursday afternoon, they send us statements as to what they're going to take out. So there you go. Or if you prepay, I guess you don't give them no information. You just prepay it. When there's money on there, you use it. When there's no money, you don't use it. All right. Now I can re-put this video together and put it back up for you. Well, we're not done yet. Stay tuned. Actually, I got tornado warnings. I got all kinds of, we're going to have a little fun here over the next couple minutes. I didn't know that when I started it last time, but we're going to deal with a tornado, and we're going to check out the app. All in the next couple minutes. All right. Thanks for letting me know, guys. See you, bye. All right, guys. So when you open the app, here's the front. Shows my balance. I got $1,400 left or something. Shows my last 3 fuels and what this card saved me over the pump price. So I got fuel over there at Sap Brothers, just leaving Kansas City. Saved me $35 off the pump. Petro, $37 off the pump. But like I said, I've been having to, if I save 37 or whatever, I'll show you when we get to that. I've been deducting the 18 cents out of that to see if this would even been worth my while. So let's go to maps. Take a look around. I mean, we could just zoom in here and look right here. Yeah. All right, well, we'll just do it this way maybe. I don't know. Let's look here. So Love's here in wherever we are, Vicksburg, Mississippi. $3.74, you get 85 cents off, which is pretty good. With CRST, you'd only get 18, so that's a significant difference. Now you look at the road tax, 18 cents, not much going on there. So you better run all that fuel in Mississippi. So that would save you a few dollars, right? What I've been doing is taking that 85 cents minus an 18 and figuring that as my savings. And then I add $4. When I'm done, say I save 50 cents above and beyond. And so I save $50 and I minus off $4 from that because the charge is about $4 more. CRST has a flat $2 charge every time you use the comm data card and nothing else. So this one would be in the range of $6, so I count that extra 4 in there, right? What do we got over here? That's another Mississippi. Let's just go up here. Let's look around the Memphis area. $2.99. Okay, 49 cents off at that Love's. Off the pump price. That's still way better because we only get 18 cents off. And these are cash prices. $3.48 is their cash price. Okay. We get 18 cents off the cash price. At this Love's, you would get 49 cents off the cash price at this Love's with this card. Plus the platinum status. So let's see here. There we go. I don't know. What's this? Blyville. Yep. All right. 37 cents. All right, seeing a lot of Loves here. A lot of Loves, Petros, and TAs, and some mom and pops. No flying J's, by the way. Okay, so there you go. Kind of getting up in my area here. Matthews, I get fuel there about every week. It's going to be the TA and Matthews. So here, 26 cents. The discount has not been so great here. It was really good, but as the fuels come down, the discount has too. So 26 cents. That's only 8 cents cheaper, more of a savings than my comm data card. So you're really splitting hairs on that because then I got to add the $4 more in service fee. That still might come out, let's see, 8 cents off 100 gallons. That's $8, $4. So I'd say $4. I mean, you're still going to save some money, but it's not like, whoa, boy, I'm really going to be able to take the family out to dinner on that deal. So, and then the Loves across the street, it's higher, 18 cents. So here's a good example. The Loves in Matthews, Missouri, you'd be better off to use your comm data card. I'm going to get the same off at the pump, but they're going to charge you more. They're going to charge you that 1% plus $2.50 instead of just $2. So you're going to end up losing money with this card versus the CRST comm data card, okay? Let's see. Where are we at over here? Let's go, I don't know, let's look over here. Where are we at? Evansville, Indiana. Loves everywhere. So 75 cents a gallon off, much better than we get here at this Loves in Indiana. All right. Let's go over to Ohio. Seems like I was getting some pretty good savings over there. I don't know, what's this one near Dayton? Another Loves. 24 cents. Nothing to brag about there. 67 cents. Better than 18 cents. So you can see that the savings are pretty good here. Hey, a 7-Eleven. I haven't seen one of those. 42 cents off a gallon. Of course, I get nothing there with my Comdata card. So like I said, you'll find a few mom and pops from time to time with this card.
There's our sirens.
The tornado sirens?
Yes, our tornado sirens.
Are you guys running next door? Yep. All right, guys. Let me... I'll have to get back to that video in a minute. I don't know if that came out, but can you hear that? That is the tornado sirens. So me and my son and wife and daughter are booking it to the neighbors. They got a basement or whatever. We'll go over there too, but we waited till the last second last time and the fat kid almost died. I got hit by 90-mile-an-hour winds, 100-mile-an-hour winds, pelting rain.
Sirens off.
Well, now they shut them off. I don't know.
I don't see it.
I don't get too excited. I don't see anything. At least it's daytime. Oh.
Rotation.
Looks like there's a little rotation over there. Bet you didn't know you were going to get this. There's Ellie Mae's barn back there. Anyways, tornado warning. Part of living down here. So we'll get back to that fuel card video in a minute. Right now we're on tornado watch. Oh, all right, guys. If the tornado don't eat me, I'll be right back. Well, I think I'll just sit right here and see if I die. Sitting on the front porch. And I'll get back to this video in just a minute. I turned the sirens off, but the newsman still thinks there's something coming out of Doniphan, Missouri. About 30 miles west of me. Says it's tracking towards southeast Poplar Bluff, which would be right to my house. But we'll see what happens. I got the boy out there. And the neighbor lives over there with a basement. So if it gets western, we'll start booking. That's my front yard. Wasn't supposed to, and there's chicken up here. I don't know what that chicken's doing up here. Chicken, you're not supposed to be on the front porch. Anyway. Ooh, hear that? Pretty cool thunder. There goes the chicken. Even the chicken's running. Maybe the chicken's smarter than me. I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens. Stand by, guys. We'll finish this fuel card video at some point. All right, guys. We'll just try to finish this out here on the front porch. You might hear my chickens, and you might hear thunderstorms, and you might hear the sirens go back off. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and I don't know. Let's look down here. We'll just move around a little. All right, 86 cents off there in Reidsville, North Carolina. Pretty good savings. 89 cents of this Petro. Let's go down to the south a little bit for you guys. Let's do something in South Carolina, I guess. Oh, where'd they go? Columbia, South Carolina, 75 cents off the cash price. What's this here? See, now here's one, 16 cents. See, it's kind of, you got to shop. So 16 cents, you wouldn't want to use that if you're at CRST because you get 18 cents, right? Now you got to factor all this in. So 314, right? Yeah, that's what you're going to pay wherever we are here. So yeah, you know, I just look for the numbers, you know, 296, whatever, and compare them to your other fuel shopping apps. I'm not the best fuel shopper, but since I'm using this card, I seem to be saving a little bit of money. So let's go down here. I'm gonna get guys in Georgia. Let's look at Petro in Atlanta, 79 cents. Go up here a little bit, I guess. Cartersville, 65 cents. Let's go over to the Birmingham area. A TA Express at 41 cents. Chance, get these chickens off the porch. I ain't even supposed to be up here. Your mom left the gate open. No dang chickens pooping on the porch. Alright, here we go. Go out to the Loves in Moody, Alabama, 30 cents off. So, I don't know, we could do this all day, guys, but you know, what I've been having to do is go here. Like I talked about before, 36 cents, but I got a minus 18 cents that I was already getting, and then factor in about $4 less for a transaction fee to get the real savings. And even doing that, I've been coming up with, I'd say $75 a week average I've been saving using this card over my Comdata card. Now that has been because I've been running a little bit out of area. But let me do a mapping thing. Let me do a typical run for me. Let's do Blythe. I'll put in Blytheville, Arkansas. Come on there. Oops. Nope. There we go. There we go. Blytheville, Arkansas. And we'll run up to, say, Portage, Indiana. And my wife's sending me storm tracking thing, probably telling me to get across the yard. So Portage, where's Portage? Indiana. I don't know what it's doing here. Portage, Indiana. So now as we get up in here, $3.36 a gallon, 29 cents. I mean, I'm still saving a little bit versus 18 cents. That's a place I'd normally get fuel. 27 cents. I'm still saving a little bit in Kankakee, Illinois. Let's go down here in Effingham. The Petro, 40 cents. That's pretty good. I get fuel in Effingham quite a bit, so. Is there a tornado coming?
No, I was just pointing out two geese I got up out of the levee.
Oh, as long as there's not a tornado coming. My son's pointing at geese. A TA, 38 cents. Well, I'm still going to save a lot, but I mean, I think if you get in some other areas, your savings get bigger. Mount Vernon. Come on there. Screen's acting up on me. There we go. Petro, 18 cents. 24 versus 18. Nothing to get too excited about there. Like I said, we already did down here. Where's this? Matthews. The TA, 26 versus 18. Yeah, it's something, but you know, it's a little hit or miss, guys, but I think overall it might be able to help you out. So I flip this around and wrap it up. All right, guys. Hey, look. Wife's got Storm Tracker on the TV in there. It's always exciting down here. Just another day in southeast Missouri. It's starting to rain pretty good here. That hail comes, I'm running across the yard just in case, because hail's no fun. In fact, all the neighbors, no, not all of them, but we got cars galore in my shop because it's a big shop, 100 feet long. Everybody wants to park their cars in there. Wife parks her new ride in there. She usually just parks over here, but you don't want the hail damage, so all the neighbors, can I park in your shop? Yeah, if we could fit you in there. So that's it. That's all I know about with the fuel card, guys. I hope this helps. I know a lot of you have been waiting. Me and my boy. We're on tornado watch. And if it gets western here, we're going to run across the yard. And if I don't die, you'll get to see this video. Take care. God bless you. Bye now.